Good morning. My words of wisdom for today is learning to zip our mouths. Well, how many of us ever said something to someone that we wish we could take it back? But no matter how sorry we are, we can't because those words are already out there. They're already floating around and we can't grab them back from the air. And if the injured person could read our hearts, perhaps they would be able to understand that we are really sorry and that we really didn't mean what we said, and that we were just displaying what psychologists call misplaced or displaced aggression when we're mad about one thing and take it out on somebody else. Maybe we were mad about something that happened on our jobs, or something that happened while we were driving, and we take it out on them. And how many of us have thought about some of the horrible things that we have said to people as we give our last respects to these loved ones or our friends, and we wish that we had kept our big mouths closed during their lives. Now, when I was growing up, my sisters and I, had made a pact that we would take one day out of the month in which we would share our feelings about one another, uh, what we felt each other had done wrong during the month, or what we felt about each other in general. And the discussion would always start out very nicely, but very quickly it would end in a heated name calling argument. And my grandmother, who was a Southern woman, had a Southern accent, would always intervene by saying, "Hush your fuss, zip your lips. A fool's mouth is his destruction." And of course, she was quoting Proverbs 18:7, which further states that not only is a fool's mouth his destruction, but that his lips is the snare of his soul. So, what is a snare? A snare is a device such as a noose. It's an entrapment. Imagine a noose around your neck. A noose around your neck is definitely an entrapment. You can't breathe. You can't get any air. You feel like you're smothering. You could possibly die. So, in other words, we often hang ourselves with what we say to other people. And what actually is our mouth? And of course, our mouths, we eat with our mouths. But our mouths are the tools that we use to speak words that are good, bad, positive, or negative also. And these words can make somebody happy, they can make somebody laugh, they can make somebody cry, or even sick unto depression, sick unto wanting to commit suicide, sick unto wanting to just sleep and never come outside to be with other people. And we can look at Michael Jackson as an example, who as a child suffered because his father would often tell him that he had a big nose. And so yes, words can hurt. Unlike the rhyme that we used to say, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." That's a lie, because words can really hurt people psychologically. Now, my daughter-in-law would never wear shorts. I don't care. It was 110 degrees outside. She wouldn't wear shorts because she grew up with her brothers making fun of her legs, saying that they were too skinny, when in actuality, she had beautiful legs. So she won't even wear shorts today. And we can speak words to ourselves that will affect our lives positively or negatively. For instance, words like I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Which equates to I'm afraid that I'll fail. I'll fail. I'll fail. I'll screw up. And it's words that come from the mouths of gang members that causes them to kill one another. Simple words like, what's up? And concerning Christians, that's another story. Because I believe that if there was such a thing as a Christian justice system, many of us Christians would be indicted by the DA's office for using a deadly weapon, our big mouths, causing spiritual death to people. People are wanting to light their candles from our torches, but our mouths are constantly blowing the candles out. And so often we label the wounded Christian as the weaker one, when in actuality, we are the weaker ones because we can't seem to bridle our tongues. The Proverbs states that even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. So what is the solution? Proverbs 16:24 gives us direction in how to properly use our mouths by uttering pleasant words that are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. So, consequently, we must learn to think before we speak, before we say things. And to speak kindly does not hurt this tongue. So we must use the power of words to praise and encourage one another. And when we do this, we ultimately build people who care about themselves. We build happy people. We ultimately people who will speak kind words to other people. Because it's a fact that wounded people normally wound other people. And then the cycle of wounding and hurting continues. Now tell me, who was it that spoke these words, spoke these kind words? Ye daughters of Israel, weep over Saul, who clothed you daintily in scarlet, who put ornaments of gold upon your apparel. Yes, it was David. And he spoke them after hearing the news of Saul's death. Saul, the troubled king, who had tried so often to murder him. And this is in 1 Samuel 9:11. So yes, now you know that our mouths are the tools that we use to speak good, bad, negative, or positive words. Now you know that our mouths can be used as deadly weapons to kill others spiritually, and you also know the solution according to Proverbs 16:24. Let the words be pleasant as honeycomb. And in conclusion, I think of one writer who eloquently wrote, of all sad words of tongue and pen, the saddest are these, it might have been. So let us not get stuck with having to imagine how it might have been had we learned to zip our lips. Let us not be saddened because we lost a job because of not zipping our lips. We lost a promotion because of not zipping our lips. We lost friendships because of not zipping our lips. And we lost the respect of many people because of not zipping our lips.